Okay. Notification has just gone out. That's good news. I'm just going to get ready. Get some cards ready, and it gives people a chance to join us if they wish, if it's their wish. Shall we talk about telepathy? Have you noticed that telepathy has become evident? Have you been playing with it? Sending out a thought and wondering if there's going to be like any return. Okay, here we are. So with the Advent calendars, we have day 5 yesterday to have a look at, and day 6 today. Anyway, we'll get to that. Luna's going to have a play with the baubles in the background. You want to be on camera? Well, that's okay. You can be there. Oh, you've gone out of view now. What a week. It's Saturday, it's Sunday tomorrow. I love Sundays. But what a week. We started off the week with the 1st of December. I had to go to work today. I had to go to work yesterday. Hi, beautiful. Hi. I'm going to have to put my glasses on to be able to see your name. You see Luna playing with the baubles now in the background. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. 1286. That's what's coming up with your name, so that's what I'm going to call you. 1286. We've all got a number, have we? Okay. When your number is called, it's like being at the doctor's surgery. Not that I go to the doctor's surgery. It's what the doctor's surgery used to be like. Call your number. Oh, I want those cards. Why was we going to put them cards back in the deck? I'm not sure. You're looking very beautiful. Thank you very much. Unrequited love and cruelty. That's, I want to say that's allowing somebody to believe that they love, allowing somebody to believe that you love them when you don't. That's cruel. But what did I go to say? That's somebody believing, no, that they are in love when they're not. It's like telling somebody I love you, but you don't love them. You're just saying it. That was a little channeling coming through. Just 2 cards that caught my eye. We're going to put them over there. Okay, give me some guidance on what you're wanting to talk about this evening. What do you want to talk about? Should we have some making love? You maybe drop the cards. You want to talk about making love? Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Right. Luna's having a sniff of the air freshener that's plugged into the wall. That noise was, I don't know, it took me to like a slow bed creak rather than a rampant one. Listen, sound effects. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Before I came on, I was sitting here just about to press go live, and I swear I heard my daughter talking outside. So I waited thinking, okay, unexpected, but is she, you know, just about to walk through the door? No. And then the lights behind me all flickered, like they were flashing lights. They're not flashing lights. Hi, Olivia. Hi, I'm Olivia. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. I'm from Scotland. Hi, I'm from England. How is Scotland? Is it cold? Do you have like any snow or? Welcome, Olivia. Shall I explain to you guys what I'm doing? Because you might not have a clue. It's good and freezing. Where in England are you from? Sherwood area, Nottinghamshire. That's where I'm from. What I'm doing is I'm going to tap into the energies of divine masculine and divine feminine. Your divine nature, your higher self. And we're going to see what's going on, but we're having some fun. So feel free to stay. But I'm going to be reading. Well, I'm not sure what we're going to do because we've got to open up yesterday's advent calendar. I'm just getting into, this is our advent calendar. And we're on day 5 because I wasn't present yesterday. I had plans. So we're like doing this. We're trying to do this every evening. Around 8 o'clock, a bit later today, but I had an unexpected visitor. Anyway, yesterday's... Interesting because we're doing yesterday's and today's. But I'm not sure I'm going to read both books because we have the Gruffalo and Friends, this or that book. So, shall we have a look at what book has come out for the Divine Feminines on the 5th? That's what I feel drawn to do. This or that book. What book are we going to read for like yesterday's energy? This is the Divine Feminines book. And we're looking for window number 5, please. I'm in agreement because I don't really want to read 4 books this evening, to be honest. Number 5. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nice. I think this book. Just because I like the window. The Mermaid. Oh, Mermaid in Trouble. This or that book? What one are we thinking? Olivia, just ignore it. They're just attention seeking. It's something I'm practicing, yeah? It's just not worth your energy. But thank you for, like, you know, questioning them. I mean, they do need to be questioned. Like, why are you saying that and, yeah, asking that and being weird? What book? Olivia, do you want to answer? What book should we read? The Gruffalo or the Mermaids? I mean, Mermaid in Trouble. Mermaid in Trouble? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. This Mermaid in Trouble, like, takes me to, like, helping out our female friends. Like, I've had to work the last couple of days because, like, my other colleagues are all ill. Well, there's 2 of them, and they're both ill. There's only 3 of us that work 2 shops. So, Mermaids in Trouble. Shall we have a read of this book? Okay. And let's see if it resonates with anything that's going on in your life. Okay, so we have Holly, Grace and Lily. The magic dollies were sitting in the kitchen of the honeysuckle cottage. Holly was deep in her book about mermaids. Wouldn't it be amazing to meet one? She sighed. Just at that moment, their mission watches started flashing. Mission Control, come in, said Lily, tapping her watch. A mermaid on the Enchanted Isle is in trouble. Her name's Nerissa. Mission details coming through. Okay, so. Mission information, mermaid in trouble. Mission details, meet at the edge of the sparkly sea. Mission is top secret. You will need to visit. It's really interesting because I saw this as being, you need to visit the United Kingdom. It says the Undersea Kingdom. Nerissa the mermaid. She has green eyes, sparkling seashell hair clip, long wavy dark hair, shimmering pink and blue tail, top decorated with shining sea flowers. Okay, here we go. I know, like, the writing's back to front, but there's pictures. My dream mission, said Holly excitedly. She manifested that. She thought it. So this comes in with, I said at the beginning, have you, like, been playing with telepathy? So she wanted to meet a mermaid, and then the watch flashes. And I said my lights flashed. Okay. My dream mission, said Holly excitedly. Let's go to Coco's costume emporium. We're going to need special underwater outfits if we're to help Nerissa. The magic, I'm laughing because I was singing the song whilst I was making my cup of coffee. I was singing Fat, Juicy and Wet. Let's carry on. We're going to need special underwater outfits if we're going to help Nerissa. The magic dollies hurried across Dollytown to Coco's and headed up to the magical department floor. Grace explained about their mission. Ah, mermaids, said Coco, her eyes lighting up. Follow me. Coco led the magic dollies to a secret room they had never seen before. This is where I keep my magic clothes. Put these on, and when you enter the sparkling sea, you'll be able to breathe underwater and swim like a mermaid. I have the perfect outfit for each of you. Okay. I'm smiling at that secret room that's never been seen before. Okay, Grace's clothes. Powder blue, seashell hair clips, pretty top with star decoration, armlet with stars, sparkly silver blue skirt and soft shoes with starfish decorations. Holly's clothes. Light green top with seaweed details, flowing sea green skirt, turquoise seashell hairpiece, a wreath woven from seaweed, and cotton shoes with leaf embroidery. And Lily's clothes, pink seashell hairpiece, headband with flowers, a floaty, gauzy top with flower decoration, beautiful rose pink skirt with soft wave pattern, pretty shoes with flower decorations. Very nice. Let's see the outfits. Thank you, Coco, said Holly. Now we're definitely ready for our mission. I feel part mermaid already. Good luck, called Coco as they headed out the door. Lily tapped her watch to summon the shooting star train. Soon they were whizzing out of Dollytown and onto the Enchanted Isle. The train glided to a halt by the sparkling shore. Nerissa was waiting for them on a rock near the sand. She looked around as if to make sure no one was listening. Can you keep a secret? She asked. The magic dollies nodded. Tonight is the Grand Undersea Gala, Nerissa explained. I was asked to look after the prizes, the 3 shining pearls, and I've lost them. I went to collect them from the treasure room at the Seashell Palace, but I was distracted just for a moment by a beautiful fish. When I turned back, the pearls had gone. I think they've been stolen, said Nerissa. Can you help? Of course, promised Lily. Thank you, said Nerissa. I'll take you to the Seashell Palace now. With a grateful smile, she slipped beneath the waves. The magic dollies followed. At once their skirts became mermaid tails, gleaming like silvery rainbows. This is amazing, said Holly. We can breathe underwater and talk. The deeper they swam, the more they saw of the mermaid's secret underwater world. Then they all looked ahead and gasped. The Seashell Palace, announced Nerissa. Okay, there they are. Transformed into mermaids. And the Seashell Palace. Let's start searching for clues, said Lily, when they reached the room. She studied a hole high up near the ceiling. Someone could have come in through here. And I think I found a clue, added Grace, holding up a shell. Can you see this slime? I can't believe I didn't spot this before, cried Nerissa. It must be from sea trolls. They leave slime trails on whatever they touch. They live in the deep sea caves beyond the reef. It could be dangerous down there. Will you come with me? The gala starts at sundown, so we don't have long. We're all with you all the way. It says we're with you all the way. We're all with you all the way, said Holly. So Nerissa led them across the reef to where the waters grew darker and colder. Down they swam, past strange creatures with long teeth and flashing fins, until at last they reached the seabed. It's quite creepy down here, isn't it? Whispered Lily. It really is, agreed Holly. Oh, up ahead, she said excitedly. There's a light coming from that cave. Maybe we found the shining pearls. And the rock face is all slimy, added Grace. We must be nearing the sea troll's home. But then Holly cried out as a tiny sea thorn struck her arm. It was followed by another and another. We're under attack, she cried. Whatever's in that cave does not want to be found. We're not going to hurt you, Holly called out. We're just looking for some missing pearls. A voice from the darkness called back. There are no pearls here, so you can go away. The dollies swam closer, curiosity overcoming their fear. There, at the cave entrance, were 3 young trolls. It is their cave, Nerissa whispered to the others. The light must be coming from the pearls. Would you mind if we checked your cave? Grace asked. The middle sea troll put her hands on her hips. You're not coming anywhere near our cave, so there. Then they heard a thud, thud, thud. Mama and Papa are back, sang the little sea trolls. Nerissa and the magic dollies turned to see 2 huge sea trolls behind them, and they didn't look happy. Bravely, Holly faced them. Excuse me, we're looking for the shining beads. The prizes for the grand underwater gala. There's something glowing in your cave, and we wondered if we could take a look. We don't care about the undersea gala, said Papa Sea Troll. We're never allowed to go. Of course you're invited, said Holly, and Nerissa nodded. You're only interested in the pearls, said Mama Sea Troll. Now leave, before we make you. The magic dollies and Nerissa felt they had no choice but to go. It's sad the sea trolls don't feel welcome, said Nerissa. I'll have to tell the Mer Queen and that I've lost the shining pearls. I hope it doesn't ruin the gala. They swam as fast as they could to the palace, just in time to see the Mer Queen arrive on a silver dolphin. I declare this gala officially open, said the Mer Queen. I can't leave it any longer, said Nerissa. I better tell her about the shining pearls. Wait, said Lily. Look. Approaching them, slowly but surely, was the family of sea trolls. We've changed our mind, said Mama Sea Troll. We'd like to watch the gala, if we're still invited. And we'd like to give you these, said Papa Sea Troll. He put out his enormous fist and uncurled his fingers. There, in the palm of his hand, were the shining pearls. The magic dollies gasped. The pearls really were beautiful, lit by their own glow, casting rays of golden light. We're sorry we stole them from you, said Mama Sea Troll. We wanted something to light up our dark cave. Our children found them when they were exploring the palace, but it was wrong for us to have kept them. At that moment, the Mer Queen swam over to join them. How wonderful you're here, she said. We've never had sea trolls at the undersea gala before. We thought you preferred the deep sea, but today you'll be our special guests. Hooray, said the little sea trolls. Thank you, said Papa Sea Troll in his deep rumble. We'd love you to stay and watch too, said the Mer Queen, turning to the magic dollies. If you'd like that. More than anything, said Holly. Silence fell over the crowd as the Mer Queen made another announcement. Time for the races to begin. The magic dollies watched in wonder as race followed race. There were shining sea unicorns, tiny seahorses, and then a dancing display of fish and mermaids. Now I'll present the prizes, said the Mer Queen, handing out the shining pearls to great cheers from the crowd. The magic dollies turned and grinned at each other. "I'm so glad we got the pearls back," said Lily. "Me too," said Grace. "But sadly, it's time for us to go." "We're very grateful to you," said the Mer Queen. "I hear you helped find the shining pearls, and you brought us together with the sea trolls." And she handed them each a necklace of tiny glowing shells. "If you're ever near water and need help, just blow on these shells and we'll come." Then the magic dollies gave Nerissa a hug goodbye and headed for the surface. As they reached the shore, their tails became skirts once more. They stepped out of the water, magically dry and in the warm night air. Grace summoned the shooting star train, and soon they were all speeding back to Dollytown and the Cupcake Cafe. Maya, the cafe owner, knew exactly what they wanted. "Hot chocolates with marshmallows coming up. How was your mission?" "Well," said Holly, "we've helped a mermaid, met the Mer Queen," added Grace, "and made friends with sea trolls," said Lily. "Wow," said Maya, smiling at them. "Magic dollies forever," they chanted. Until next time. Hey, 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 I want to tell you something. He. What are you so desperately trying to tell me? Hi, Darcy. I'm reading from a kid's advent calendar because I'm a big kid. And I'm using the messages to channel messages through energy. What are those sounds we're hearing? Is it really anything important that is taking me away from my reading? That I need to... What's so urgent? Cat got your tongue? It's troll energy. Just picked it up in there. You're welcome here. But just sit back, relax. There's no need to chat. See if the messages resonate. Cat really has got your tongue. Okay, so that was yesterday's energy, and I've got some cards on my lap that I drew at the beginning. So we'll have a look at those, and I'm just going to do my thing. Do your thing, yeah. I will do. Okay, so a heavy burden to carry, and it's in reverse. That's good, isn't it? Keep going. Keep going. A heavy burden to carry in reverse. Passing on knowledge through the ages. Attention to detail. It's like you're not paying attention if you're just chatting shit or typing crap. An offering of a fruitful opportunity. You might miss it. Passing on knowledge through the ages, attention to detail. And tap into your sixth sense. Let's silently communicate. So this is really the sense, one of your senses that you do really have to remember. The others you take for granted. Okay. Keep going. We have tenacious, never give up, never stop trying, and it's in reverse. Well, maybe it's time to just sit back, relax. Give it up, baby, give it up. Learning from defeat. Enthusiasm. And then I've got some tarot cards. They don't look good. That's a really good card. That's about love. Love and hugs, making love. That book finished with, they gave Narissa a hug. And I was looking at this earlier on, like at the beginning of the reading. When I saw Made with Love, it was about making love. Uniting our kingdoms. So, not a very good card. Hi, Ozzy. Emotional loss, feeling at a loss. How was my day? It's been okay. Hi, Kunal. My day's been okay. Emotional loss. Like I'm really feeling as if I've got to try and recall my day. It looks like he's lost track of time. This could be the energy of like meditating. I've said about being quiet. Just why not just sit back and sit with yourself? Why not? You may be in an environment that like you feel doesn't allow that. Like you find it hard to be able to claim your own space. Or maybe you've got used to not having your own space, so it feels foreign. Sit back, relax. It's like, could you spend an evening with you? No television on, no music, no anything, just you and you. What do you do? Is that the question that's being asked? Because we're tapping into the masculine's energy. Are you asking, like, what do I do? Asking you shall receive. I think we've all heard this. Asking you shall receive. As within, so without. You know, that means ask. Ask yourself a question. Okay, I'm feeling drawn now to take you to like years ago, what I would practice when working with people. It's, well, I'm going to say it's quite easy. It's just like, we all know this as well. If it was a friend asking, if what you're going through, like your friend was going through, what would you advise them to do? It might be time to be your own best friend. You know all the details. If you ask anybody else, there's a strong chance you're going to leave out bits. You can go and see a counsellor. Are you really telling them everything? I wouldn't dare. Well, I dare you to have the chat with yourself. Nobody needs to know you're doing it. But it's like it's a chat that you need to have. So I feel like somebody's been like bullied. I hope it hasn't got physical. Threats, maybe. Are you starting to wonder what will happen if you live to 95? It's 9 and a 5, 95. Or do you feel like you're 95? Oh, from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Always getting by. Always taking and no giving. Better lose your mind. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. That card there is a fucking nightmare card. Well, that's moving on. Can't get any worse. It's like blood, sweat, tears. Behind him, 2 of Cups. True love, oh baby. True love, it's true. So something's true. Moving on. And it's to safety. If I can say, like, you'd have to see it with your own eyes to, like, believe it. Or I can see with spiritual sight. Now, believe it, it's shocking. It's more shocking of what's being witnessed. So when I say taking them to safety, they should not be witnessing or thinking that whatever's gone on is acceptable, normal behaviour. It's not. And you should not make it the norm. This is when, like, role modelling steps in. Let me ask my question first, Rick. Perv or not perv? What type of question is that to come on and ask? Do you want to remove your own comment? It's not attractive. Nor clever. And I don't find you intimidating. Knight of Swords comes rushing in. Knight in shining armour. Rick, are you going to remove yourself? Because you're just making yourself look like a jerk. Let's carry on reading these messages. The blending, temperance, blending of the feminine and masculine energy. We're going over to the feminine energy soon. Temperance. Secret agent. What is a secret agent? I feel like that's like a secret ingredient. What's the secret ingredient that's the making? What will be the making of you? Hi Ash. Hello, I'm new here. What's up? What's up? I don't know. What's up? What's going on up there? We could sit back, relax, and find out what's up. A secret agent. We've got she is the Earth Mother in reverse. Thank you, Yash. That's a nice comment. Rather than Rick, who's admitted that, seems to be quite proudly admitting that he's a pervert. But there's a compliment and then there's perverse. Or there's a way to show up and then there's a way not to show up. How is my day going? Very well, thank you. That's the response I get now. My day's going very well. Nothing wrong with my day, just a nice flow. But I've been in this energy where I'm fine. I feel I may have been like meditating the whole day. Just going with the flow. So, okay. She is not the Earth Mother. That's, I want to show you the bullion. I feel like this masculine's even afraid to go to sleep. That's in agreement with you, Yash. And the thing is that Olivia picked up someone earlier in the comments and I told her to just ignore them. But he just asked, I think, whether or not I was like single. But when we're talking about, you know, underwear and things like that, it's not necessary, is it? No. So Yash has put, see, there are so many people who comment bullshit, so just ignore them and keep doing what you want to. I understand that about ignoring them, but I did say to Olivia as well, but it's okay to pull them up and hopefully they think twice. That's the hope behind it, before they do it again. It's really not correct behaviour, is it? We don't really want to make it the norm that I sit here and people just put in pervy comments. I'll pull anyone up about it, whether you do it physically in front of me or like that. There's compliments and then there's just... Hi Guna. I'm going to call you Guna because... Mahaguna. It is a collective reading, but we're opening up Advent calendars. And this period of the Advent, I'm tapping into the Divine Masculine's energy and the Divine Feminine's energy through the calendars. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, rather than me explaining, you can Google that. If you're not knowing what a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy is. Temperance here is we all have feminine and masculine energy, and it's our responsibility to balance those energies within ourselves. Make that your purpose. To balance your feminine and masculine energy. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel amazing. You can feel you can feel positive vibes from me. That's good. You was watching yesterday's reading when I saw you were live. Oh, I wasn't on yesterday, but it may have uploaded. If you're not a subscriber, I think that it takes 12 hours for them to, before it pops up on, you know, before it pops up. Okay, bye. Nice to see you, ma'am. And also, I have subscribed to your channel. Thank you for visiting, Yash. And thank you for your comments. Or the day before. This is Lana. Hi, Lana. Thank you for... Oh, thanks. Now I know it's not a troll. How are you, Alana? Are we chatting tomorrow? I've got plans to. Cheers, darling. I know. I do apologise, Alana, because I've had a bit of an attitude. I have had an attitude today. But I feel it's just my masculine. Like, my feminine's chilled. My masculine is just like taking care of business. Yes, chatting, brilliant. So, I'd like a late minute customer. Oh, so my masculine remembers what happened. I've had people perving at me through windows, so it's an energy today. I've been cleaning the inside of the shop windows because the lights keep falling down. And so every time I try and put them back up, I've got to like stretch into the windows and I've left all fingerprints. So I had to clean the windows. And as I'm doing that, it's like I'm on display in the shop window. Well, I am. I'm displaying myself in the shop window. So I've had some comments and and I just don't find it amusing. And I think you can tell by my face, I don't find it amusing. I don't think you're funny. It's one of them days. I'm just cleaning a window. So, yeah. He's taking no shit. He's really taking no shit. And then I've had, where I live, there's quite a big, like, travelling communities. And they like to barter with you, knock down the price a lot. And all I've had is like a particular product, like a zip-up jacket, that one's come in. And like one day I sold like 7. And then the next day they've told people. So they're coming in and they get them everywhere. And it doesn't matter that I'm going through the sizes with them and they're trying to say, well, in there, I'm not very good with accents. So the Irish accent. And it's, how much can you do all this for? And I'm trying to explain to them, like, there's only a certain amount of discount I can give you. It's not my shop. So, like 3 minutes before I'm about to close today, and bear in mind, I shouldn't even be in. This is my weekend off. Yesterday or today. And yesterday I was running 2 shops on my own. Today, I did get a lady in to help and cover. But about 3 minutes before the shop officially closes, 2 more of them come in. But I've already had some in early in the day. But now they're telling me that they've been told it's a different price. Like half the price. I'm like, it's not that price. It's never been that price. I haven't gone round and like repriced them when I saw, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, so-and-so told me. I said, well, you can tell so-and-so to come in here and have a chat with me because I don't know where he's got that from. They don't intimidate me. They try to. And I said to him, I feel like I've been bullied by all of you. I said, it's not even my shop. I said, you know, my job could be at risk because I'm giving you more discount than what I should do. And then they're paying me in Irish money, Scottish money, which we can take. It's all sterling. Cheeky. One of them put on a coat, zipped it up, not the one that we're talking about, And then while the other one's shopping, I'm clocking him. I've locked them in the shop at this point. I've locked travelling community in the shop with me. Most people are like a little bit, cautious around these communities. I don't care. I said, I'm locking you in the shop because I'm officially closed and I don't want no more customers. I'd like to go home. That's what I said. He goes on for like another 20 minutes shopping after I've closed. But the boy that he was with, he wasn't a boy, he's a young man. I've taken this coat. That I've actually clocked this coat in a shop, another gent shop, but it'd be like 5 times the price that we're selling it for. They're stupid prices. So it's a coat that's like fashionable. And he puts it on. And then he just goes and takes a seat and he gets his phone out. And I'm like, in my mind, is he taking that coat off? Or is he thinking he's just walking out with it on? So about 15 minutes into it, I said to him, are you going to be buying that coat? He said, oh, I'm not sure. I'm just seeing how it feels. I said, well, if you're not, I'd appreciate it if I could have it back. I need to tidy up. He took it off, but I think he was going to walk with it. I'd locked him in the shop. I mean, I was going to pull him up on that, wasn't I? Sunday tomorrow. I love Sundays. Anyway. It's your birthday, December the 7th. So wish me... Wow. Okay. That's quite forward, isn't it? Like... coming onto my channel. Well, I mean, happy birthday for tomorrow, but... that's a bit forward. You could have just said it's my birthday tomorrow. And allow me to say happy birthday to you rather than you telling me to. Bit of a difference. Just one of them days that a guy goes through. When I'm angry inside. We're going to take it out on all of you. I'm home now. And I'm fingers crossed. Really am fingers crossed that my colleagues, and both of them need to be good. Back to good health on Monday. So I get Monday and Tuesday off. I'll go in if I have to. But they've both got to be in. Otherwise I'm going to have to go in for one of them. If not both. Let's send them get well wishes. Lucy would like to start her weekend off. Okay. Did we send out well wishes? Okay, right. That was the masculines. Feminines. Let's go there first. Today. Number 6, the number of the lovers. Love. You can't hurry love. You just have to wait. Who said that, Mama? Mama. Mama. Number 6, it's right here. Oh, I've ripped it. You know why? I'm not focusing. Lack of confidence. I made up a really good song this morning. Totally forgotten the it could be coming back to me. It was a really good song. I felt it could be like a New Year song for the world, and it was along the how I got it going is I was singing a song from the movie White Christmas, and it's like, when we're dancing, only when we're dancing. I was walking to work this morning, it was like, we'll be dancing, every day we'll be dancing. like it's going into the new year, and it's like, you can own the ground you walk upon. I mean, as you're walking, you're owning that ground. Well, unless you've got someone like heavily on your shoulders, that ground that you walk upon, you own it. You occupy that. That's yours. It's like, we'll have a leap in a step. I'm just coming out of it now. But it was along them lines, and it was like, oh, this is such a good song. 6. Oh. We've got sticker dolly dressing, step-by-step drawing. Step by step, draw a gingerbread cookie. You draw a circle, then 2 arms, then a body, 2 legs, buttons, a face, buttons, and a ribbon. If you practice that, you'll get good at that, won't you? Draw a present. Draw a square, a ribbon, another ribbon, a knot, loops, and ties. Basic. Draw decorations. Draw a line, another line. Need to draw a line. It's like drawing a line in the sand. Draw a line, another line, an upside down V, and a line to join. Draw a rectangle, a leaf shape, and stripe. Stripes. Draw a circle, a flat top, and dots. Add more decorations. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, draw a snowflake. Draw a line, another line at an angle, another angled line, and V shapes on the end of each line. For fancier snowflakes, you could add more lines or dots. Baby, when we're dancing. I love that scene in White Christmas. Do any of you have a clue what I'm talking about? Are you any White Christmas lovers out there? Draw a bird. Draw a line, a curve, an eye and a beak, 2 legs, a wing and a tail. We're getting through this. I'd rather do this than read a story, if I'm honest. Draw a fairy. Draw a circle, a triangle, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 wings, a face and hair. But this is quite good to know, isn't it? I might actually use some of these to put on like on my gift tags. Draw a snowman. Draw a circle, a larger circle below, 2 stick arms, a hat, a scarf, and a face. Baby, when we're doodling, draw a Christmas tree. Draw a triangle, a second triangle, a third, and a trunk. I've never done it like that. That's it. Ta-da! Done. Made with love. Presents made with love. You can wrap presents made with love, can't you? You can take, like they've got presents on here, look. Feminines. It's like they're more attention to detail. I can show you. I'll show you another thing. Like my present wrapping, attention to detail. But it's too far back to get the presents to reach round. So have to wait till Christmas anyway. Yes, and I can draw some characters now because I know how to. Today's energy. 1 person, 11 lights. I know. It's 111. It's crazy, isn't it? And then sometimes when I get off, I don't know how many, it will say like 50 people has been present. I don't even worry about that stuff. Baby, when we're dancing. Divine Masculine, I'm looking at your book. Let's just go there now and have a look. What's the time? 1:0022. It's time for house. It's time for a house party. I so want to get a house party in before Christmas, but we're struggling with the timing, working around everybody as they're working. So the best we've got is like to start at 9 o'clock at night, and that's on a Sunday night. And then that's not ideal because some of us have to be up early. We'll figure it out. 6. Baby, when we're dancing. Last night, myself and Emily, we had to buy it from Amazon Prime, like White Christmas. And I left her watching it. I had to go to bed. But yeah. Greeting, a squash and a squeeze. That sounds like cuddling, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't say greeting. It says creating. Does that say creating or greeting? Creating. A squash and a squeeze. I'm thinking about the hats that you get when you like go to like a, I don't know, Blackpool. Margate. Kiss me quick, squeeze me slow. I think it's like a pork pie hat as well, it'll be on. Kiss me quick, squeeze me slow. Okay. Oh my. Oh, it's quite a lot here. It's a play. This book or that other one. I don't want to read it. Not tonight. I'm not in the mood. I'm washing my hair. I was taken to a feeble excuse, but I was taken to fables. I'm really done now with the Advent calendars. Should we have a look and see what's going on with the Divine Feminines? I mean, the Divine Feminines know what's going on with them, but the Masculines might be curious. What's going on with the Divine Feminines? Well, they're made from love, with love, for love. Let's have a look and see what comes out. Sounds good. It does, doesn't it? But I feel their energy sounds good. Let's see what they've got to say. I'm taking to like a singing bowl. And it's sounding good. Okay. The song I Feel Good. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. But it's more like, I sound good. I knew that I would now. Are we going to sing that part? So good. So good. 'Cause I've got you. And you feel so good when you feel balanced within yourself. Dim, 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 dim. When I hold you in my arms. I don't know what the wording is, but it's something along the lines of like feeling as if you like you can't come to any harm and that your love won't do me wrong. And I feel nice, like sugar and spice. Well, Divine Feminine's energy. This is what we're tapping into, okay? Let's focus. We've got tense. It's in reverse though. Unable to relax, so the Divine Feminine is relaxing. She's not nervous, not suffering from anxiety or like overstimulated. Because it says tense, unable to relax because of nervousness, anxiety or stimulation. No, I feel the Divine Feminine is capable and competent of standing her ground. That's what was going on today. Not tense. I don't have an issue saying to somebody, you're not intimidating me, or, you know, I don't find you intimidating. I just secretly just think that you're a twat. Lucy, that's not nice. Well, you know, Divine Feminine, what's going on with her? She says, I'm watching the manifestation unfold. I am ready. What are you ready for? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And you know why? Because she loves herself. We are also taking no shit. Exactly. We're not here to take that, are we? It's not like we walk around like being horrible to people. It's just like certain behaviours out there, they need to be addressed. And I'm cool with doing that. It's like I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make love. What else, Divine Feminine? Oh, okay. She's not in a very romantic state of being. Like, I don't feel like with others. It says it's in reverse. Conducive to or characterised by the expression of love. Conducive. What does that word mean? I think we need to check out what this means. Conducive. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas. Making a certain situation or outcome likely or possible. Okay. So she's not flirting. The Divine Feminine is not like, yeah. That's that. This little piggy went to market. The less you open your heart to others, the more your heart suffers. Deepak Chopra. Okay. So I do feel the Divine Feminine has closed her heart off to others, like to a certain degree. Masculine pervertity, whether that's a word. Yeah. So the less you open your heart to others, the more your heart suffers. Let's find out some more. Let's go to the Channel of Love cards. Okay. Addicted to Mr. Fix-It. So the Divine Feminine, it feels, is out of sorts. And she doesn't really feel as if that's going to be, well, it's a masculine energy. And there's this energy of like not feeling whole unless the masculine comes in to like fix it. But we're not looking for like a gym or fixing, are we? So she has every reason to be cautious. Hi, Sherry. Good evening, darling, or good afternoon. Okay, so this is the energy of what's coming through is that there's only one thing that's going to fix this. But we are talking about balancing, it's our own responsibility, not to fix ourselves, but to really have that chat with ourselves and fix our own issues. There are issues. So, putting that over there. Okay. Put that over there. That energy there of, this could be where the closing down of like the heart is, because trust. Who to trust? Like, she can fix herself. She's in a really good position, but the masculine energy is predominantly strong, like today. That energy of tenacious, never give up, never stop trying. It's like, give it a rest. Now, I've also spoken about like seeing spiritually, and I'm talking like from my experience, being able to spiritually see. So if we have a look at the masculines, are they able to spiritually see? The gift of telepathy is noticeable. Lovers, bliss. With the 6 and the 6, so there is this energy here. I feel the feminine is aware of the mood shift, because I felt like I wasn't in the mood like to read anymore, or to read 4 books tonight. The tarot. Chevy, that's Alana saying hi there. I got a bit arsey with Alana, saying to her, well, I don't think you could have watched my video yesterday because I didn't upload one. I do apologise, Alana. We're getting dinner for the pup. I didn't know if you, like, just wondered who it was, like, saying hi. It might just be because I haven't got my glasses on. And, it's okay. There were some interesting characters, wasn't there? It's quietened down now, hasn't it? It quietens down. You know why? Because I was sitting here alone. And it makes me an easy target, because I'm the only one like in that vibrational energy until you guys. Did you get my message? Like you said, Alana, you was watching my last reading and it gave you a notification. Thank you for being here. It really does help to, it's like strength in numbers, isn't it? It might have been your time zone too. It showed it as 1 day ago for me. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? Oh, just ignore me anyway. It was an unnecessary comment to say to anybody, but I'm in a bitey mood. I just can't believe I was taking on like the gypsy community. Just saying, will you tell blah 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 to come in here and we'll set this straight because them coats are not that price. I said, and don't be going away telling people that they are, because they're not. You can put them all straight. It gets a little bit annoying when they're questioning you about a price of a product. You're like, I don't think so. I don't think he's purchased it for that price. I said, I don't know why they're lying. You'd have to take that up with him. Abrupt masculines, you know. Right, I'm flushing in the face at the minute. So there's some heat coming through. Heat wave. Can anyone name a heat wave song? You have another word for it? Can you share the word? I'm from England. 3493. So I actually feel like with the heat changing, it's like that mood change. It starts with a and then yeah. I know they're just but that's what they're role modeling. And it's like, can you not just like pay the price that is on the ticket? Like for once in your life, could you not just accept that's the price and pay it? No one else behaves like it. I understand if it was like a market stall or if it was my shop. It's not even my shop. Entitled. Divine Feminines, let's tap into your energy. Like sincerely. I've actually got an answer to that one. Can you predict the future? Well, you've got to listen to a reading first, or I've got to say something to you first, haven't I? And then there's got to be a time span, yeah, for whatever it is that I've said to play out. And then it's whether or not you remember that I actually said that. So I don't really know. Unless somebody like comes back and says to me, you know that what you said, that come true, I can't answer you. Because I'm only right here in this moment right now, channeling through energies. There's free will at play. No one can force anybody to do anything. Got the Strength card that's come over. Why do you care? You just care about India. Is that all you care about? What about our world? What about humanity? What about the way that we talk to each other and treat each other? What about the way that we raise children? What about the way we're role modelling? And you want to know what's happening to India in 10 years' time? Really? Go somewhere else, please. You're on the wrong channel. It's like muggle shit. Just go away. We should be a united kingdom, not just my area where I live be called United Kingdom. I think we should call the world a United Kingdom, yeah? You asked about a country before yourself, where you're going to be in 10 years' time? Or is that dependent upon your country? Do you think I best go soon? Like, we just call it a day? Why are you even worrying about what's going to happen in 10 years' time? You might not even be here. You don't know when your time's up. Some cards flipped over, but I don't know what they were. They flipped back in. My cards have got heavy. Motherfuckers. There's like dominant masculine energy. Trying to override the feminines. I'm tapping into feminine energy. And all we're doing is having to put you guys into place. It's like you need a check-up. Like from the neck up. The questions you're asking, you need to go away and have a think about what is it you're really wanting to know? And then ask that to your own higher self. Like, just go and have some silence somewhere. Yeah? Okay. And stop like bothering me with your stupid questions. I want to know about your passion. So, I've pulled 3 cards for the Divine Feminine. Are you ready? The Strength card. That there, this Strength card is the only card in the tarot deck that is capable of defeating fear, negativity, the devil, the matrix, the programming. I feel that as the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine is present, of course, that the Divine Feminines, like when I said, like, do I need to like go and remove myself? Because as a Divine Feminine, if I'm in a nasty mood, I'll remove myself from a situation. I don't want to fight. I don't want to have like little comebacks, sarcastic remarks, just because I'm capable of rolling them off the tongue. So I'm very aware, but when I'm in my feminine energy, I'd be emotional. And I would just let people know I'm feeling a little emotional and I don't really feel like company or talking, but this is a different energy to that. So I've got to balance that within myself. I've got to tame my masculine. As you would an outer masculine. You have to tame that masculine within yourself. And then, and the evidence of being in the wrong vibration is I shouldn't be coming across twats or other names that I've called out. Even if they're in my mind. But then we were speaking at the beginning about telepathy. So taming, temperance. Because once that's tamed, within yourself, you will not encounter the dickheads, the arseholes, the twats, just the piss takers, the liberty takers. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? The people that come on commanding. Why are they feeling they can do that? Because it looks like the Divine Masculine energy is ashamed. Like within ourselves, maybe. And that needs healing. In a way, it's like she's coaxing him to talk. It's like talk. But I feel like that's coming through like the feminine's vessel. So if you are a feminine, the masculine is like dominant. As within, so without. What's going on within you is a reflection on the outside. So you're like, why am I bumping into all these jerks? Well, let's have a chat with the energy inside that they're mirroring back. Not acceptable. Not going to tolerate this. Have a chat with yourself. Passion. Now this is when we saw the card enthusiasm. So this could be sexual frustration coming through. If you have a look at the top of the wand, the tip of the wand. So I feel jealousy. It's like helping him. I was going to say he's over the hump. Or is the feminine over the hump? Well, you both have to be over the hump, don't you? You're masculine, feminine. It's like being all soft and gentle, which is the energy, like I'm realising I've been displaying. Soft and gentle, one moment, but then it's like harsh and masculine the next. It's like claiming that you're a calm being, but then you have this aggression that wants to arise from inside. It's all good because we're clearing this, aren't we? Haven't got long left till the new year. And we'll have a spring in our step, and we're dancing all the way, every step, every single day. We've got a song in our step. And it's like that song lies within you. Oh, let me read what Alana's put in. These are comments worthy of my attention. I think we're just questioning, aren't we? Like, who is actually worthy of your time, energy, attention, and who's just wasting it? Ain't got no time for no time wasters. They waste your time, don't they? Grounding it. I think the masculines need to be grounded. But on a time out. We are being quiet because we are listening. Oh. Brilliant. Thank you, Alana. Grounding. He is mad at himself for all the previous ways of being. Yes. So are we able to, like, within ourselves, help to calm that for him? I mean, the feminines have had to, well, I personally have been mad at myself, like for loving someone that could hurt me so much. But it's like, can I say that he hurt me or I was hurt? You could say to someone you hurt me, but they may have had intentions of never hurting you, but you did get hurt. Hurt in the crossfire. So it's like your feelings were hurt. You can't really go around pointing the finger saying, you hurt me. It's like, I hurt myself with my own, whatever it is, sensibility, sensitivity. So I just leave it. Just leave it, Lucy. Don't respond. Sometimes that's what I'm finding is like, lately, sometimes I can't help it. I want to like respond and like say all the reasons why asking that. It's doing you no favours. And leave it, Lucy. Underneath here, it's going to make perfect sense. There's a real strong energy because I'm singing like a really sexy song in my mind. We're talking about union. And where does that occur first? We all know this. Who's on the path to union? I had a Chinese food last night, and I had a fortune cookie in it, and it said, "You are on the right path." And the thing is, when I cracked it open, I said to Megan, my daughter, I said, "I think this is about love. This is going to be about love." And I cracked it open, and it said, "I can't find the little slip." I found like the other two, but I can't find the one that I had, and it said, "You are on the right path." Okay, union starts within us. Now, the lion doesn't look happy, does he? And who's he looking at? The masculine. So it's like the masculine's like tarnished. It's got like mud splots on him. And what's coming through is like a leopard never ever changing his spots. God, it's like I can't get my words out. Puss in Boots. We're going to get this reading wrapped up. Divine Feminine's energy. Maintaining balance. I retrieved a card that yesterday, well, someone retrieved it for me. And it was stuck behind the radiator. And the card was from the 17 Principles of Success. It was maintaining sound, physical and mental health. That's what the Divine Feminine's doing, maintaining sound, physical and mental health within herself and within her masculine. He doesn't like that I focus on ourselves because it means he must do the same. Of course he has to. And I feel the masculines feel lost. Because it's like the feminine is has always been there. But because of alignment with oneself, it's like, I suppose it's like feeling as if you've got a place and a purpose. But she's found her own place and purpose within herself on her own. Like with no credit. But I feel there's something about like she will take credit for it. She can take credit for her own growth. Frozen 2. Lost in the Woods, song from Frozen. I haven't seen Frozen 2. Lost in the Woods. If the feminines can get out though, the masculines can. The death of the ego. It's about seeing a woman's worth. Where she sees her own worth. That lion's really not happy with the masculine there. My tree is so festive. It is, isn't it? Still kind of intact. Luna likes to play with the Christmas tree. That's the card of seeing your worth. And that's the masculine on now that needs to see his own worth. What's coming through is like, how well, when they're on the scene, or they're still in the scenes, okay, there's that energy of like taking care of yourself because like you want to be your best. Like you don't want the other to see you in a state of lack, less than. But how well do you look after yourself when like there's no more scenes? No more like scenes. I mean, that's like when separation ends, is when I feel like the separation is viewed as being permanent. How well do you take care of yourself then? Because the energy is coming through about the feminine's always been there for the masculine to like to raise him up, to pick him up and feel physically. And then there's the energy of then he abuses that after he's like got what he came for, was like an ego boost. So when the feminine's no longer going to deal with the ego, but she'll deal with the soul. I'm a soul man. I mean, how well can you really take care of yourself? And I feel that's what your higher self is asking of you. Okay, this is something that I would actually say, and it's like, take care of you for me. Just take care of you for me. I'm a soul man. Okay. Want some cake? It's never too late for some cake. Never give up on a good thing. I don't drink. So you're wrong on that one, aren't you? I think that you might not be tapped in, tuned in, or turned on by this energy. And like Alana said, you can go. Well, if I don't even know what your name is, and I'm going to address you. If you actually, instead of going onto somebody's channel and typing straight away in the chat, it's quite rude, especially when you're making disrespectful comments. You're best to sit back, have a feel around, yeah, for the energy. But it's just immature behaviour, isn't it? What are you putting now? Obviously still got to work on my alignment. Okay, ladies, we can do this. Shall we mother them? Now come now, darling. This is no way to speak to somebody. let's finish off this reading. I don't really have much more to say apart from the judgment cards come out, but it is the last judgment. It was like when you can bring yourself up for character analysis, I'm cool. I don't mind it. You can pull me up on what I say. I feel like I'll be able to explain myself if I'm given the opportunity to, because that's where you can get singled out and you're not even given a chance to have your say. People just make their judgments. I have been displaying that myself, like not allowing people really to explain themselves. So we're being called to have a look at our judgments and how we judge ourselves. Oh, this is interesting. If you have a look, the angel is looking at the masculine's energy and is blowing the trumpet on the feminine's energy, and she's delivering the judgment. Because I don't feel guilty for what I've said. I feel I can be harsh. I feel sometimes, a lot of the time, I have no tact. I just say it. Detached from emotion, and very strongly, I can say, get my message across. And I feel like the feminines are capable, competent of doing that, and will lead the way. Because that then is being projected on the masculine here. It's not about being cruel to be kind, because there's cruelness and then there's kindness, but there is actually being truthful and being able to say to somebody like that type of behaviour is not going to serve you good. And if they then want to say that my type of behaviour is not going to serve me good, we can have a conversation about that. Because I can explain why I behave the way that I do. Can you? And I'm up for discussion about my behaviour. Surrender. The 5 of Swords. It's like putting a stop to it before, it's like a disease, isn't it? They're not at ease with themselves, so they want to upset others. That's being a menace to society and yourself. I think we can leave it there, 14430. And I've said it's Sunday tomorrow, haven't I? I love Sundays. I just love Sundays. And I'm going to talk to Sherry and Alana tomorrow. Thank you, ladies, for being here and helping with balancing the energies, keeping the energies in check. What's coming through is the divine feminine. You have no need to question anymore what message is delivered through you. For the greater good. The greater good. I love you all dearly. Our United Kingdom. Yes, transmutation. We know this stuff and we're good at doing it. But we are human, and we're figuring this out. And as we figure this out, we can help the masculines to figure it out. Starting with our internal masculines, very chatty at the moment. We have each other, we do. I've got spirit bumps as I've read that out. I'm going to apologise because I'm not up for reading any long comments. Chocolate. We're getting through the cake. I want some of this chocolate one. Sometimes cars go past and I can hear the songs that are playing, which is interesting. Hey T, you come to say hello? Feels like her ears are burning. Somebody talking about you. Simon. I'm not sure I'm going to have dinner tonight. I feel like I want to keep my vessel light. I'm not hungry. And I eat when I'm hungry. And when I'm not hungry, it's normally on my days off because I channel more messages. The lighter you are, you okay? It's not for you. Shall we all just unwind now? Tomorrow's another day. I was going to say, like, that's what Abraham says, is like, you know, you have to wait until tomorrow to be able to set the vibration again. It's like the first, is it 16 seconds? I don't know how long it is, the actual time. But talking of that, I had a customer who came in today. Now, he's got a jacket that is a certain colour and he's looking for a certain colour dicky bow tie. And I don't have like this colour that he wants. But just by chance, on a sales shirt that I've got and I've put in the window, this colour goes with it, and I didn't think of this shirt because it comes with a dicky bow tie rather than buying one separately. So he comes in today. Let me tell you about this. I'll tell you about this. He comes in today. So him and his wife have been coming in and keep like looking for a dicky bow. And so he's brought the jacket in with him today because he showed me a picture of it, brought the jacket in, but he's coming on his own. And he said, that dicky bow in the window on that shirt, I think that's the right colour. And I said, I didn't even think about that one. So I went and got it for him. He's got out the jacket, perfect, matched perfectly. But then he goes on to say about, okay, I'm going to go and get like his wife. It's his second marriage. And he went to me, she really is bossy, you know. She really does boss me around. And I just wonder why, like, he was, like, telling me this. And I said, okay. And he went, we don't actually have anything in common. I'm like, okay. He said she likes to sit over there in the coffee shop and just drink coffee. And, like, she spends so much money in there. And, like, he's saying all this stuff and, okay. But he's actually got, like, a patch on his face. And he told me about how he's just had, like, an operation to have, like, a growth cut out of his face, okay? A cancerous growth. And what it reminded me of, and, like, it really did take me back to when Simon was poorly, because without going into so much detail, Simon, like, lost half of his face to cancer. It was very visible cancer. So he's come in and his face is patched up. He just lost connection then and reconnected me. So he comes in with this. I mean, it's nothing like Simon's. It was just just here, where Simon's was more the actual half of the face. But and so I've noticed it, and I can see it, like, bleeding. And he said to me, I've had an operation, but last night it's, like, split it open again. So I think it was like the people in Starbucks have put, like, blue tape, you know, that they use in, you know, food establishments. So that was very noticeable, and I'm looking at it, and he's telling me about how crap his relationship is. Nothing in common. Well, apart from they go on cruises, and that's where he wants his dicky bow tie. They just basically do their own stuff. But he really did look at a loss. But he said to me, he said, when I was in before, he said, you were talking about the cruise that you went on and how you went to see that person. And he said, I went away and researched them. I said, did you? I said, what did you think? I said, it's a bit far out there, isn't it? He said, yeah. He said, I resonated with some of it. He said, but I keep meaning to go back and watch more. And I said, you will when the time's right. I said, I was given Abraham Hicks's, like, name, like, years before I actually found Abraham Hicks, because I found some old paperwork. And there was, like, at the top of the page was scribbled down Abraham Hicks. Someone had said to me, research Abraham Hicks, and I had ignored it at the time. And so, yeah. And he said, I just wanted to tell you that I did, like, go away and research, and I am going to go back. And I said, like, don't beat yourself up about, oh, I'm meant to be. You will do it when the time's right. So that was, like, interesting. Felt like he wanted to just offload and tell me he wasn't happy. I'm not sure what he really wanted me to say. I didn't, like, go in and say, well, why don't you leave? I mean, yeah. I mean, she's in her 50s, he's in his 70s. And he said it's my second marriage. But it was just interesting interaction. Bless him. Anyway. Oh, you're from California? Hello. From California. California love. We're going to go and oh, California knows how to phone it. In the city of belief. I don't know if they're the words, but keep me rocking. Okay. I'm going to go now. Thank you for your presence. Whether you are the challengers, the listeners, the lovers, the like-a-ballables. The like-a-ballables? What the fuck is like-a-ballables? The like-a-ballables. I might go and wrap some Christmas presents. The time is, we've just missed it by 1 minute. 2223. So, yes. I might go and listen to some Christmas music and wrap a couple of more presents. If I do a couple of presents a night, well, I've had 2 more delivered today. It's been really good. I get home from work and they're waiting on my doorstep. Thank you. Yeah, all good. Apart from like yesterday's one, there was a card through the door. With yesterday's one, it wasn't for me. And it said, your parcel is behind the brown bin. So I go to where our wheelie bins are. And the brown bin's heavy. It's like garden waste. And I'm thinking, no way have you put it there. And he put it at the side. Yeah. And it was full of cobwebs. I was like, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Like one of the trial things. I had to get this package that he just dropped. Like in a little crevice. Anyway. So that was interesting. Wasn't for me. I'm going now. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Alana Sherry. 3:30 my time tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm sure I'm right. Why do I question this every time? I'll speak to you ladies tomorrow. Okay. All right. Good night, sweet dreams. Take care. Bye for now. You're so welcome.